All right, Matt, doing a little more math, huh?
I like doing this number crunching stuff, that's for sure. We've shown you this graphic a lot, but the reason why we keep showing it is because it keeps changing. We keep climbing up the rungs of the ladder into historic territory here when it comes to the coolest first 20, now 4 days of the month of May. And in fact, you got to go all the way back now to 1983 or 36 years ago to find temperatures that are colder than the 70.5 degree average that we've seen so far in the first 24 days. 10th coolest since we moved those records to Tucson International Airport in 1946. And I've added this bullet point for you, changed things up a little bit. Last year, May 2018, through the first 23 days, I should say actually 24 days, 77.9 degrees. So yes, about 7 degrees cooler this year on average. That's pretty substantial. When you talk about statistical analysis, that, my friends, is way more than a standard deviation, many times over. Forecast keeps below average temperatures until at least the first part of June. So it looks like almost a sure thing. You never want to say 100% sure when it comes to science and weather, but I would say about a 99.9% chance that our ice will not break until June. Despite the 50, we actually got down to 49 here in the city of Tucson today. This product was updated, and then the temperature fell another degree. 41 this morning down in Nogales, and we had 30s out in sections of Douglas. 86 high temperature today in Douglas, 87 here in the city of Tucson. Average high 94, so we continue with far below average temperatures. Here's your official Memorial Day planner, and boy, things are looking a little bit more like perhaps March than late May. 67 degrees, 10 a.m. It's going to be breezy, 73 by lunchtime. Breezy and cool at 4 o'clock, 79 degrees, so we might not get out of the 80s. That's something I should look into. The last time we didn't get out of the 80s on Memorial Day, I bet you that's going to be many, many years ago as well. A live look at a glorious finish here. Friday, it's 85 degrees. Skies are sunny. West-northwest winds at 12 miles per hour. Humidity is at 9%. Mostly into the 80s across the city of Tucson still. As the days grow longer, well, we stay warmer a little bit later on into the evening hours. 70s in Sonoyta, Wilcox, and Sierra Vista. Plan for tonight, I think all of us in the city of Tucson into the 70s by about 8 o'clock, 60s by 11 o'clock, and then, yeah, still in the low 60s 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. Some high clouds across northwestern sections of the state, but all in all, this area of low pressure is moving the opposite way of the state of Arizona. That means we'll get some brief warming conditions tomorrow. Then by Sunday and especially Monday, that area of low pressure, yet another one moves on in, and that will cool us down, turn our breezes back up, and really keeping kind of these yellow colors, which are not necessarily warm, not cold, somewhere in between. Somewhere in between for us this time of year means below average, means warm temperatures, but not nearly as warm as it could be. Here's your forecast for tonight. 50s for lows, daytime highs tomorrow right around 90 degrees. 45 Wilcox, 48 Tombstone, daytime highs into the 80s. 90 tomorrow, breezy Sunday, and look at that Memorial Day holiday, 79 degrees, breezy. 83 Tuesday, 90 Wednesday, back to the mid-90s Thursday and Friday, which, guys, is still below average each night. Below 60 degrees, Ari Alexander. This is May, after all, coming into June.
Got to get warmer, man. This is trying to play golf with no one else out there. Welcome to sports. The Super Regional is here. Arizona is in the final round before the College World Series for the 6th straight year. 5 times they have lost, and it's been 8 years since Arizona made the College World Series, an unacceptable drought for one of the top few programs in the history of the sport. Arizona hosts Ole Miss, a lower-ranked seed.